So, your company is ready to dive into artificial intelligence. That's a huge step. But here's the thing, not all AI platforms are built the same. Picking the right one isn't just a tech buy, it's a huge strategic decision that's going to shape your entire AI journey.
And really, it all boils down to one fundamental question. Are you going to go with the enterprise giant, a platform built for massive, massive scale, or do you go with a nimble specialist, one that's designed for speed and getting you up and running fast? Let's break down what that choice really means.
Because, and this is super important, this isn't just about comparing a list of features. Choosing between something like Kore.ai and a solution like RaiaAI, well, you're choosing between two totally different philosophies. It's two different ways of thinking about cost, about implementation, and about who the platform is actually built for.
All right, let's start by walking down the first path, the enterprise route. This is Kore.ai's world. This platform was designed from the ground up for huge, company-wide AI transformations. We're talking power, depth, and enterprise-grade everything. So who's this for? The customer profile here is incredibly specific. Kore.ai is playing in the big leagues. We're talking Fortune 500 companies, the ones with thousands of employees, revenues in the billions, and this is key. The dedicated IT and AI teams you need to actually manage a beast of a platform like this. And you guessed it, that kind of scale comes with a serious price tag. This isn't some simple monthly subscription you just sign up for. A typical enterprise deal with Kore.ai starts at over $300,000 a year. This is a major multi-year budget commitment. Getting started reflects that same level of complexity. It's definitely not a plug-and-play situation. The setup requires deep, specialized expertise to configure everything from the language models and dialogue flows to the knowledge bases and all the automated workflows. You see, this isn't a tool for a generalist. It is absolutely built for a team of specialists. So that's the enterprise path. But what if that doesn't sound like your business at all? Well, that brings us to path number 2, the mid-market approach, represented by RaiaAI. This philosophy is all about speed, accessibility, and putting custom AI solutions within reach for a totally different kind of company. And the difference in who they're targeting is night and day. Now we're talking about mid-market businesses, typically with somewhere between 50 and 500 employees. These are the companies that are sophisticated enough to need a custom solution, but they just don't have those giant technical teams or the Fortune 500 budgets. The pricing model is also a world apart. Instead of that massive upfront annual contract, RaiaAI offers a transparent, all-inclusive monthly investment. For $3,000 to $6,000 a month, you're not just getting the platform, you're getting the custom agent development and the dedicated team support included. It's all in there.
And this right here, this just says it all. Remember all those complicated setup steps for Kore.ai? With RaiaAI, the whole process is basically one step for you, the user. You launch your agent with a zero-code wizard. It's designed for business teams, not a room full of developers. All right, so we've seen the two very different paths. Now let's put them head-to-head and look at the critical trade-offs that are probably going to drive your decision. This is where the rubber meets the road. First up, how fast can you get this thing working and making you money? And the difference is, well, it's staggering. A full enterprise deployment with Kore.ai can take anywhere from 6 to 18 months. With RaiaAI, a custom agent can be up and running in just 2 to 4 weeks. That is the difference between seeing a return on your investment this quarter versus this time next year. Next, who do you need on your team to make this work? Kore.ai is an incredibly powerful tool, no doubt, but it demands a high level of technical skill and a dedicated IT and AI team to really manage it. On the other hand, RaiaAI's model is built so that you, the client, need minimal technical know-how. Their dedicated team is there to handle all the heavy lifting for you. And what about getting a solution that's actually tailored to your business? I mean, one size fits all rarely works, right? Both platforms offer customization, but they do it in fundamentally different ways. With Kore.ai, custom work is an add-on. It's available, but it's going to cost you extra through their professional services. With RaiaAI, that custom development is a core part of their service, and it's included in that monthly price. So this summary matrix just lays it all out nice and clean. On things like annual investment, implementation time, and the technical skill you need, RaiaAI clearly has the advantage for accessibility and speed. But when you look at how long the platform has been around and pure unlimited scalability, Kore.ai is the undisputed heavyweight champ. It's the classic trade-off, right? Do you need the nimble, get-it-done-now solution, or do you need the raw enterprise-grade power for the super long haul?
So, with all that in mind, we come to the most important question of all. Which of these paths is the right one for your company? Let's turn all this analysis into a practical guide to help you figure it out. The enterprise path with Kore.ai is the clear, obvious choice if you're a large Fortune 500 level company, if your annual AI budget is north of 300 grand, if you have the in-house tech teams ready to manage a complex deployment, and you're embarking on a multi-year AI transformation, this is your platform.
But if you were just listening to that and thinking, nope, that is definitely not us, then path 2 with RaiaAI is almost certainly a better fit. If you're a mid-market business, you need a custom solution on a budget you can actually predict, you have limited tech staff, and getting that solution live in weeks, not months, is your absolute top priority. This is the path for you.
And honestly, this quote from the analysis just perfectly captures Raia's AI's sweet spot in the market. It serves that crucial middle ground, companies that have outgrown the simple template-based bots but just can't justify the huge cost and complexity of a full-scale enterprise platform.
So, as we wrap this up, the decision really comes down to one final strategic question you need to ask yourself. As you look to invest in AI, are you choosing a platform that's built for the company you are right now, or one that's built for the company you're striving to become? The path you choose will absolutely define that future.